Everyone, and welcome to our video series Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Northampton Connection from the Manhan Rail Trail beginning in Easthampton, Massachusetts. I am your host Carrie, here with my co-host, local historian and founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Como. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. With its expert insights, every monument and memorial story comes to life. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website at holyokecanaltour.org to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, check out his free in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for these special events. You can also book personalized private tours for groups of all sizes tailored to your interests. To discover all that and much more, remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org. So, Robert, can you clarify where the rail trail takes you throughout its route?
Well, the southern end brings you very close to Southampton. The northern end, if you go straight, it brings you out towards Route 5, which is close to the Connecticut River. And that follows a true rail bed that was put in place. Now, there is a place about very close to Ferry Street, a little north of that, where there's a juncture, and if you bear left, that takes you out to Northampton. That connection is not over a rail trail, but rather it goes over a place where the Hampton portion of the navigational canal was built. And so they were available for different reasons, and that's very unique. Most people realize that, I guess, but it's a nice fact to look into. So let's try to follow it up. Here we are at the juncture of the Manhan Rail Trail with Ferry Street, and they've done a great job making it blend in naturally with the mill environment, Millside Park. And the mills are coming off of Pleasant Street, and on Ferry Street are the older former mills, now gone, and the lower mill pond is downhill from us. And you can see a modern building in the back here. And these buildings here were put in by Samuel Williston. None of his old ones survive in this area, but they do on the upper mill pond. So we're coming up to the juncture of these two bike paths that we mentioned. And the signs tell you, if you go to the right, you go to Mount Tom Junction, Route 5. And then, if you go straight ahead, you go to Northampton. And it has a nice map there for you to look at. There's a very old mill in the very back here. This was probably put in by the West Boylston Company. There's a lot of vandalism on the windows there. Alright, so it says Bay State Greenway, New Haven, New Hampshire Canal. So this is a former canal bed. This one over here is a former railroad bed. And you can see how close it came to the mills. That's because they had to carry a lot of freight in and out of these mills. New Haven and Northampton Canal, Manhan Rail Trail. Alright, and they're showing you where you are. And it tells you about the history of this area that you're in. Okay, so let's take the one that goes off to the left to Northampton. And we'll walk a while. Okay, so you get a good sense of what it's like going down this particular trail. It follows left field road quite a bit. And yes, it does cross Route 10 at one point with a safe connection. It goes onwards into Northampton. So a very, very popular destination. Now, if we slide off to the right-hand fork in the road, this is the one that leads off to Route 5 and towards the Connecticut River. Right, and we've done already 2 videos on different portions of it. And here you get to see the back of the mills, very much so. One very nice, and then one having a tough time. Thank you very much.